Hi, this is Jerry Walsh from Didge Project, and today I'm going to talk to you and show you the Sansula Kalimbas. So the Sansula Kalimba is, I would say, a must-have for any person who is into sound healing, sound meditation. Right off the bat, generally people who are in that field are immediately attracted to it. That being said, I don't know anyone, any musician that is, who is not immediately awed by the sound of these kalimbas. They have a natural reverberation effect to them that just makes them sound utterly mystical and beautiful and amazing. And they're just fantastic in every single way. I happen to own both of these models myself, and these ones are brand new that we're selling, but I own two. I have for several years. This one here is the Sansula Deluxe. It is a little more expensive than the Sansula Renaissance over here. The Sansula Deluxe is covered in goat skin, and the Sansula Renaissance has a synthetic covering here. And they're both, as you can see, wood underneath. But this one, the wood is uncovered by the skin. So the thing is, these are both in A minor. They sound completely identical. There is no difference in the sound whatsoever. Just to demonstrate that, play the same note on each kalimba. Anyway, so they're totally no difference in sound, although there is a difference in price and a difference in the composition of how it's made and the structure. And with that also comes the durability. So when you are purchasing the more expensive model, what you're getting is a more durable instrument. Because it's animal skin, it's less susceptible to be torn. It's less susceptible, I have found through my experience, in regards to changes in temperature or humidity, although there is some flexibility with that, as animal skins do have that effect. With my one that is synthetic, I have found that over time the skin has lost some of the tension. It still sounds excellent. It still works great. I'm still really happy with it. I've traveled with it all over the world. Although that being said, I would, in the future, if I was to get another one, as they make them in many different scales, not just A minor, I would definitely purchase the goatskin Sansula Deluxe and spend a little bit more money on it. It's worth it because in the long run, it's going to be a more durable instrument, and they sound identical. So, like I said, they're great for sound meditation. They're great for sound healing and that kind of work. I also know many artists and musicians that have used them for recording and all kinds of albums and working with many other different instruments. For instance, this scale, the A minor, would match perfectly with the A integral rav drum. We've combined them many times, and they sound just mesmerizing and beautiful together. And yeah, I'm just going to play them a little bit so you can hear what they sound like and check them out. And so just to once more reiterate that they sound the same, play virtually the same pattern on the other instrument. And so I'm getting that kind of like high, clinky kind of sound because I'm clipping my nail intentionally off the edge of the kalimba. But you can also muffle that just using the skin of the thumb for a more gentle sound. And because I really love hip-hop music and making hip-hop music, beatboxing, that kind of thing, I like to do that with this as well. And I like to kind of add in a little snare with my finger on the side of the kalimba. So just to kind of demonstrate what that would look like. Yeah, so you can mess around with things like that, and you can be more intentional with the strikes of the scale, you know. Or you could just, you know, hit every note kind of in a random succession, and it sounds absolutely beautiful. You can't hit a wrong note, so it's a great instrument for not just for someone who's a musician, but also someone that just loves to make sound or just wants to create sound. So it's great for kids. It's great for people in the world of sound meditation, because it just has a beautiful resonance to it, and it doesn't require any skill, any technical musical knowledge, music theory knowledge. None of that's required. All that is required is having working fingers. So it's a great thing for that, and I just highly recommend it. Everyone I know who comes across these winds up buying one. Of my friends who are musicians, they all love them. It's a great gift for somebody, and it's an absolutely magical sound. It also has a really cool, even more deeper reverberation effect, where you can do it off the chest or off a table. So off a table, it would be like just lifting it up after you pluck it. Wah wah kind of sound. And if you don't have a table, you can use your chest. So. Once again, the difference between the Renaissance and the Deluxe Sansulas that we sell is not in the quality of the sound, but in the quality of the structure of the instrument and the durability. So I've had this one personally since, I think, early 2017, and my wife has had this one since 2015 or 16 of this model, and they're both in playable, good condition. They both work. They've been all over the world with us. Although I would say that over time, this one has held up better. So it's worth to invest a little bit more money. But at the same time, if you're going to be staying home, if you're going to be more inclined to just, you know, keep it in a relatively stable place, if you're not going to be throwing it on the airplane, taking it to really humid environments or really dry environments or that kind of thing, and it's kept indoors, then this one is great. You know, it's going to hold up well. It's going to sound exactly the same. I would say if you're going to be more on the road, this is kind of a better thing to invest into. So we also have here the Sansula Basic. This one, actually, specifically this one, belongs to AJ. And we are going to be carrying these in stock soon. We don't have a new one at the moment that we're filming this video. And what's cool is this one is actually a different scale. This one is A major, which we will be carrying in our store very soon. And just to play it, so you can hear the difference. So major scale, it's a lot more happy. So that's the difference in the sound. As you can see, the physical design is different as well. It also has a synthetic skin, and it's, I would say, the nature of it, it's the most susceptible to damage. Although AJ, I know about this one in England almost, I think, 4 years ago, and he's had it since then, so nothing's happened to it. So, you know, if you take good care of these things, they hold up. And yeah, it's the cheapest of the three due to the way that it's been designed, and nonetheless, it still sounds quality-wise exactly the same as the Deluxe or the Renaissance. So you can look for the Sansula Basic on our store. It will have a little bit, obviously, less wear and tear than this one, but as you can tell, after 4 years, this thing still sounds excellent. And they come here with this case, and these are sold separately. These are fantastic for taking on the airplane. I throw this in the checked luggage bag, and it's protected the kalimba really well. I've dropped it before many times, unfortunately, and it's always protected it. The rim is really hard. It unzips, and it's got foam pad, not foam pad, but a cloth pad. You can take it out if you want. Excellent cases, sold separately, made by the maker. So you can't go wrong with either model. Make sure to check out didgeproject.com for the opportunity to purchase these kalimbas. They're available in our store right now. And make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos on instruments, tutorials, music, and much more. Thank you.